All right, so today, you guys, we got a couple mowing jobs. Stop posting running stuff because now it's too hard with working full-time and then working doing this. Not a whole lot of time left in the day for running, so here's where we are. This is my buddy Nick. He can't mow it himself, so I just come over here and do it for him whenever he gives the call. And then I have one more paid yard after this one that I'll film, and I'll probably do this kind of at like in week segments because some weeks are light, some weeks are heavy, some days are light, some days are heavy. So you'll get a little bit of everything, hopefully. So yeah, let's get started. Now I'll bet everybody right now is so confused as to, hey, why did you just trim this dude's entire front lawn? Well, I know you can see it on here. All these tree roots and everything, all the way up here and around. You try and do stuff as fast as possible, and trying to avoid all this with a mower and then just hitting this little spot or hitting this little spot with the mower is not super inefficient when I can just get in the groove, just trim down the whole yard. He doesn't need anything fancy, so he just needs it cut. So that's why I just do the whole front yard with a trimmer. Now onto the backyard here. All this needs to be trimmed. Flowers look kind of pretty. Yeah. Some bees. Oh man, this grew so much. He did text me like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and my truck was in the shop at that time because I got hit when I was on vacation in Utah. So that was getting fixed. And then I went on vacation, and then over kind of a weekend, long weekend, and then I came back and had a whole, oh man, that is the worst I've seen it since I've been here. I came back and had a whole week's worth of mowing to catch up on because my truck was in the shop. So I did that last week, and now finally here I am on a Monday letting it rip. I think this is pretty cool over here. Has like in-ground pots in the concrete over here, which I think is pretty neat. but we're gonna trim them out. Now it is on to the mowing portion of this yard anyway. Not gonna lie to you, it's kind of peeving me that since I'm taking video, I can't listen to anything on my earbuds, so I'm listening to noise canceling is what I'm listening to. So that's really fun. We'll have to see if the mower decides to start today. Been having a little bit of trouble with it. Frick. One of the problems is I think my carburetor is messed up. The float I think, is something wrong with it, because it gets flooded pretty easy, and sometimes gas just pours out of the carburetor, which also I feel like is not supposed to happen. But who knows? So it is still full of gas, which is a plus, but it also has been leaking oil, which not ideal. So that's good. There's no gas in there. Sometimes there's gas in there. Okay, and my pull cord snapped last week, so I kind of fixed it. It kind of works. Not ideal. Okay, here we go. Also, I thought it was dying on me again, because that happened last week as well. It just stopped running while I was mowing, but I just didn't have the throttle. Another problem I was having since last year was this thing wouldn't start. There's a little spark plug protector up there. I got a little angry and I ripped it off, and now it starts on pretty much the second pull every time, so it's pretty nice. So that was a quick and dirty mow, but got it done. It's really all he needs, just the grass cut every once in a while. So off to the second stop, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to film that one, but we'll see. Okay, here is the second stop. I'm gonna forfeit filming trimming for the sake of battery prevention. This is another one. He calls me every once in a while to get a mow in. As you can tell, it's pretty much all dead and dirt from the trees here. And this part's super thick, so that one, this little section takes a little bit longer, but looks good when I'm done. Oh man, it grew like a lot. Grew a lot back there. So yeah, pretty good, pretty nice. The clotheslines have clotheslined me before, so I always try and be careful of that. And there's always spider webs in between them, and the way that I mow, it always, my head always goes right in between them, so I usually get a face full of spider webs as well, which is fantastic. Yummy, yummy. Helps when it's 7 o'clock and you haven't eaten dinner yet, and just eat some freaking spider webs, brother. That's new.